Here on ESPN inside Lamade Stadium, we send things to Carl Ravage.
KC and Berkey, thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. South Williamsport, Pennsylvania welcomes the Little Leaguers. They are fired up here for a Monday night. They know time is starting to get short before we get a chance to crown a championship. Hey, whose side you's on? Well, you're either on, well, we're all on the side of this one. Look at how adorable. And by the way, I got places to be, Dad. I am gone.
When I grow up, I wanna be like me. Can't tell me nothing. I wanna be. When I grow up.
P-O-E-R-N-E. Bernie is right back in it. And the Great Lakes stays alive. Nolan delivers a double, and we got action. That's strike three.
Just putting on a show.
It's over the wall. It is a Cam Lee home run. Welcome again to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series. It is presented by T-Mobile. Settle on in. Weather is cooperating. We got ourselves a big one here tonight between Phenix City, Alabama, and of course the Westchester, Pennsylvania team. 3 games already played. Let's go over what's happened so far as the bracket continues to shrink. Canada sliding in. They beat Panama by a run. And the final out made in foul territory. The Canadians continue to play better and better every year. Trey Turner showed up today. So did Ohio. Nifty slide across home. Texas could not deliver the big hit. They left a ton of kids on base. And 3 solo home runs, including 2 from Yunosako Iyabo. Japan takes care of Czechia by a final score of 3-2, and they will advance. These are the teams that are left on the United States side. Nevada and Iowa all set Wednesday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And of course, our game here tonight. We'll get Washington Tuesday at 3. Tuesday at 7, New Jersey and Ohio. We'll hear from Jess Sims in just a moment. Welcome again, everybody. Carl Ravage, Todd Frazier, and Jessica Mendoza. Great to be along with you here. There is going to be Erasmus on the mound, but it's not going to be Kinley. It's going to be Riker, her cousin. The key for them, they think, Jess, is let's just score a lot of runs.
Yeah, you think about this Phenix City team, and they got to why they got here to Williamsport, and that's their offense. I mean, they scored a 12-run spot against California, led by their entire lineup. In fact, they had 10 different players score a run, and you're talking about all kinds of hits. Kinley Rasmus had a couple. Cam Lee with the big shot, opposite field home run. It's exactly what Phenix City does, and they know they've got to continue this. Why? They want to win 4 games in 4 days. They're going to be using a lot of pitchers, so they got to pass those bats to continue to score runs if they want to continue on in the winner's bracket.
Pretty simple offense. Get them on, get them over, get them in. And 10 different guys and girls scored in that game. Meantime, trying to slow them down on the other side of Pennsylvania offense. You heard KC say, hope to score more runs, but Ryan Donnelly hopes to control Phenix City.
Yeah, he got a little taste the other night against New Jersey. This kid's not afraid of the spotlight. He's not afraid to go after it. He's done really well in the regionals. He's got a lot of pitches that he can choose from. Talking to him early, he says, I got to go with comfort. Whatever I'm comfortable with, I will throw.
All right, we're comfortable. Let's get set for a game tonight. Get whatever you need to get comfortable. This should be a good one. The hometown team, the home state team, Pennsylvania, against Phenix City, Alabama. On the other side, we'll meet the woman who is responsible for Kinley Rasmus, her mom.
They threw the first catch, bought the first glove, sat in the heat. Now, they hold their breath.
And it's over the wall!
Unbelievable! Got him!
They live on every pitch, every swing, every close call. But it isn't about the score. Because watching their kid play here, they've already won.
Yeah, moms, dads, they are as important as any single figure can be in a child's life, and certainly have been a support system on the way to Williamsport. Now let's check in with a Foot Locker family interview. Jess Sims.
Hi, Ravi. Now, Jill, can you even put into words what it's like witnessing your daughter Kinley dominating on the diamond?
I can't. You know, I'm just so excited that she's out here, and I always say, you know, me and her talk a lot about it, and it's not just about her. No, I have to, you know, she's great and she's very humble, but also like it's the whole team. It takes everybody, and I know that a lot of the spotlight's on her, but I'm so proud of this whole group, how they've come together. They played, you know, there's a handful of them that have played together since they were young, but it's like they're like brothers to her, and I feel like I'm just so proud for everybody, not just her, but she knows I'm proud of her.
Well, it's in her blood, right? In the Rasmus DNA. She comes from a long line of baseball players. When did you first start noticing that she was falling in love?
Oh, at an early age. At an early age. It's almost like it just came natural, you know. I remember we have videos, you know, when she was 3 years old, just in a diaper, swinging off of a tee in our house, just like brushing balls off the wall. So I've known she's wanted to be out here for a long time.
But now Dad gives you all the credit for her athleticism. So tell me about the Mathis side of the family.
Well, I'll just say this. I think he's just trying to be nice because we all know how he really feels. I think he's just trying to be nice to me. But there's a lot of history on my side of the family too, you know, and I think it's just something that we've always done, something that we grew up doing, and it's something we all love, and so it just comes natural.
Well, I hear she gets the bow from you, so you got to tell us about that.
So I did wear a bow growing up myself. You know, my mom always had a bow in my hair. I even wore it into college, and I've always put bows in my girls' hair, and you know, the time came when we had to be on a sports field, and I was like, why not let's just wear the bow out there? And to this day, she's never complained. She's always wanted to wear it. I just never dreamed it would be as big as it is today.
And you would never dream that people would fear the bow, Ravi, right? So we can't wait to watch her. She's an inspiration to everyone. So thanks so much, Jill.
Thank you so much, Jess.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, you cover the spectrum. I mean, you can fear the bow, and you can certainly embrace and love the bow as well, and that's what the family does. First, let's meet the team from the team that's going to bat first against the Southeast.
My name is Paul Copperthwaite, and my favorite band is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
My name is Patrick Horowitz, and my favorite dessert is an ice cream sundae.
My name is Adam Gazanis, and my favorite team is the Philadelphia Phillies.
My name is James Barnes, and my favorite actor is Adam Sandler.
My name is Cole Warner, and my favorite fruit is Uncrustables.
My name is Ryan Donnelly, and my favorite player is Bryce Harper.
My name is Jack Cassidy, and my favorite band is Metallica.
My name is Colton DeGrazio, and my favorite food is chicken Alfredo.
My name is Darren Molina, and my favorite player is Kyle Schwarber.
My name is Ryan Hennessy, and my favorite baseball team is the New York Mets.
My name is Dylan DeJulio, and my favorite rapper is Eminem.
My name is Mike Nolan, and my favorite hobby is acting.
All right, big boy Mike Nolan in Pennsylvania set to swing the bats. Donnelly, the pitcher, will lead things off. Cole Warner in center field. Got to get him going a little bit. He's 0 for 2 so far in this series. And there is the rest of the lineup. Cousin Riker Rasmus will be the starter for the Southeast.
Yeah, Riker has been dominant. He's been in this regional. He's been there before. A guy that's not afraid to pitch from behind. In the regional, he went down 4-0. They came back. He settled down. They're looking for a big performance from him.
The Rasmus family has been to the Little League World Series. Uncle Colby and Case were a part of the 1999 Phenix City Little League World Series team that played in Williamsport. Here we go with Donnelly and Rasmus. And the first one swung on and missed. They're going to be aggressive. They feel like they should swing early and try to attack. We just had a little rain shower, so we'll see if the ball skips on the ground on the infield.
Ball! Yeah, what a difference from infield, outfield. You're not used to it. Now all of a sudden you got to be really quick and get ready for that ball to come out to you.
That ball is fouled out of play. Pennsylvania, they lost to New Jersey 3-1. Their manager is Bob Hennessy. Matt DiGiulio and Ryan Donnelly are the coaching staff. They told us before the game that they played before the season started. They've lost just a couple of times along the way, obviously, otherwise you're eliminated. But anytime they lost, they were able to battle back, and a high fastball from Rasmus gets Donnelly.
Rikers had to really battle through. Remember, he broke his hand in the state tournament, had to paddle through the regionals, and now, just now, getting up to that velocity, being able to elevate there for strike 3.
Good sign. You can see the platinum blonde underneath his hair. Most of the kids did that. They bleached their hair. The bow out there at short opted out of that. Did not decide to participate.
I asked her, and she was like, heck no.
Just outside to Ryan Hennessy. He's going to be the right fielder today. 0 for 2. So 2 for 3 for Ryan Donnelly to start. And then you got a couple of guys looking for their first hit in Williamsport. 2-0.
You can feel it here. Home team Pennsylvania. Good crowd showing. A little more energy tonight than the last couple nights. I love to see it.
This Pennsylvania team, they talked about that Friday night. They had waited a week. They were the last team to play. Remember, we all opened this thing up on Wednesday.
Yep.
And 20,000 fans. Made sense. They had a ton of nerves.
2-1 to Rhino, who is 5 feet. He's a 12-year-old. You get middle school. He's a 7th grader. That's now a 3-1 count. His cousin Tommy played in the Little League Baseball World Series in 2021 for New Jersey. And the rare lefty on this team offensively takes one outside. A little hesitation, but Hennessy draws the walk.
Hey, good AB.
Not Frazier, you played on a team that won a championship,
yes.
And everybody's got to contribute. But the middle of your order, 3, 4, 5 have to, right?
This is my pick to click here today. He had some really good swings in that first game. This is the guy they're going to lean on, and Cole Warner had a home run in the regions.
Big kid, 5'10", big swing there, and he missed it.
Grew 6 inches last year to this year. Was kind of just a player. Now he's a dude. I mean, on the mound, their ace. Like you said, Todd, he's the kid in the middle of this order.
0-1 trying to stay away, and they do, but it's too far outside. Cole's got a couple of pets. He's got 3 dogs. He has 2 lizards. Good pitch down and away. 1 and 2. The lizards' names, for those out there really curious, are Bolt and Sandstorm. The brother was into lizards, so he got one because, of course, his brother Addison and Jack. It's a 1-2 count to big Cole Warner, the center fielder. Got one to hit, and he pulled it foul. Game of Thrones, House of Dragon stuff when a lizard named Sandstorm.
Oh, that's interesting. I like the name. I like the name.
Wind is blowing out a little bit from right to left field. And Riker Rasmus ready. And a good spoil. We saw the Ohio team do that today a lot against Texas. They didn't swing and miss a lot. They fouled a lot of balls off. They walked a lot. And that was one of the keys to their big victory. Yeah, it's about 70 degrees here. I know in other parts of the Northeast it's really warm. Chilly day today. 1-2. Rasmus, no, it ate her up. We talked about the wet surface. Unable to get in front of that, and it hopped right by her, so it's first and second as Warner is given a hit.
First off, hard hit ball off the bat of Warner. Just pokes it out there. Look at it knuckling. One thing, maybe try and get in front of that one a little bit, Jess. That's an opportunity. Maybe knock the ball down, then you could flip it. Either way, she is really good at shortstop. There's just one opportunity missed.
All right, Pennsylvania trying to scratch one across here early, if not more. Dylan DiGiulio, he's the first baseman. Swing and a miss. They throw behind the runner. Kinley was there. It just was up the line towards first base, so no play. But it did require Ryan Hennessy to dart back.
Better throw right there. You might have had him.
Yep. High baseball IQs, both these teams, both these coaching staffs. That one's to right, and that is a fair ball. And shaded way over to her center was Leighton Burt. Hennessy's going to score. Werner's being raved in. That's going to be a triple. Dylan DiGiulio delivers, and Pennsylvania on the board first. It's 2-0.
I don't think I've seen so much opposite field hitting. I mean, this has been the most impressive part about all these offenses. And you look at where Leighton Burt is, right field. I mean, he is in right center. So you're talking about perfect placement, not just to get it down the line, it would have been a base hit. But if you see where right field is, this is triple all the way. Score 2, Pennsylvania on the board.
Infield comes in right away here. As you can see, the rain in the background kind of blowing through for Jack Cassidy. That's outside. Well, the decision was which Rasmus, if you will, to start. They opted to go with Riker and not Kinley, and now early in this game, they're in a deficit.
I mean, his cousin, who's at shortstop, is the ace.
Yep.
And so they understand they got to win a lot of games, but she is able to pitch in this game.
Slow roller. Kinley looks, goes to first. Nice play, and there's the out for out number 2. You can see the fundamentals from Kinley Rasmus on that play.
Yeah, definitely. Good makeup there at shortstop, understanding. Holding the 2 runs, still not out of the woods yet. But what a difference this Pennsylvania team coming out hot from not playing that many games here.
We mentioned Warner needing to hit. He did deliver a single, and then the big triple from DiGiulio to knock in 2. Copperthwaite, oh, what a play at first, saved a run, ended the inning. Jerry Taylor with the leather flash.
Backhanded, one hop off the wet grass, put the glove in the right spot, take your time to first. 2 runs did come in. This Pennsylvania team's excited.
Who doesn't love a good mudslide? The Little League Baseball World Series just had a bunch, given some of the rain we've had.
Get it, girl.
It is presented by T-Mobile. The Little League World Series hits different with T-Mobile. We've come to learn that the cardboard on the mud does not really work. You've got to kind of go right there. That's right. Just watch out for any rock that might pop up. Yeah, can get a little dangerous. Let's meet the kids from Phenix City.
My name is Cooper Champion. My favorite food is crab.
My name is Cedric Harrison, and my favorite app is TikTok.
My name is Lorenzo Quintero. My favorite artist is Daddy Yankee.
My name is Riker Rasmus, and my favorite baseball player is Aaron Judge.
My name is Easton Allen, and my favorite subject is math.
My favorite team is the Braves.
My name is Leighton Burt. My favorite player is Michael Jordan.
My name is Brooks Cameron, and my favorite singer is Zach Bryan.
My name is Jeremiah Taylor, and my favorite food is pizza. My name is Kason Smith, and my favorite TV show is Young Sheldon.
My name is Cam Lee. My favorite athlete is Lamar Jackson.
My name is Kinley Rasmus, and my favorite hobby is swimming.
So I don't know how you guys keep your scorebooks, but I circled that play in the first inning by Jerry Taylor at first base, because instead of it being 2-zip, it would have been 3-0. He saved a run with that stab, and you see Taylor hits in the bottom of the order at 10th, but a key play early in this game, perhaps.
Silky smooth, too. He made it look very, very easy, like he's done it before. So, listen, this team can hit. So this game is far from over. We're going to see some electricity tonight out of both squads.
Ryan Donnelly will take the mound, having seen the mound before. Mr. Taco himself will get Easton Allen, then Kinley Rasmus, who blasted one to the wall on one hop in her last game, and then Uriah Burklight. See if Phenix City has an answer. Breaking pitch, this one driven to center field, and ranging over there and making it look very easy is Cole Warner, and there is one down.
That's one kid in the outfield that can absolutely fly. No catch zone out there.
Is that similar to the no-fly zone?
I want a catch zone.
So you want a catch zone, but you want a no-fly zone, but you don't want a no-catch zone.
There we go.
Wow.
I mean, we want to catch it out there. Ball one to Kinley Rasmus, who has absolutely changed the narrative. Given the idea that we came in with 2 girls, now you have 2 great players. We can remove girl from it if you'd like. She is as good as anybody in this field. Big swing, fundamentally sound. And as we said the other night, there has yet to be a girl who has hit one over the wall here in Williamsport. No home runs. Kinley's capable. A shader in the outfield to pull. And she drives one deep to left center field. This one's to the track, and it stops just a little bit short. You just get the feeling at one point one is going to go.
Just got underneath that, too. I mean, we saw it with the triple that she hit the other night. Just missing getting out of here. But look at just underneath. But look at that swing. The connection, the legs, the power. A beautiful swing. And they're giving her the respect because playing her deep near the warning track.
225 feet to get one over the wall. So 2 quick outs on just 4 pitches, and that is a recipe for success for Ryan Donnelly. And Uriah Burklight, fundamentally terrific player as well. Swings and he pops one to center, fairly deep for Warner. And how about your day? Ryan Donnelly threw 5 pitches. There were 3 high fly balls to center, and Cole Warner caught them all. We're back, another bow, baseball uni. It is Little League World Series time. Love it. Game Changer is the official score-keeping technology partner of the Little League World Series. Coach smarter, connect live, and replay the action on Game Changer. It's the #1 youth sports app. Get in there. You can live the game like never before. Game changer. How are we feeling right now? Brisk here.
Okay, you said it was 70 degrees, and I don't know, these visuals are making it seem like it's 40 degrees.
She's not happy.
68 now. It's dropped a few. They leave Riker Rasmus on for Mike Nolan. And that's down and away. Nolan and Molyneux will be followed by Colton DeGrazio. 2 for 2 with a double is Nolan. And that's the way you got to pitch a guy like that. Big, strong guy. You got to get it in on his fists.
I think if the pitchers, anybody who's throwing out there, if you can find a way to work that inner half, doesn't matter how hard you're throwing, it's going to make that much more effective for those off-speed pitches.
An ode to the great Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, the nickname, and underneath the bat, so it's 1 and 2.
I talked to Mikey today. I said, bro, you're wearing 21. That's the number I wore. You got to represent. He gave me a little smirk. He wasn't happy with it.
I saw you wrap your arm around him, and he just kept walking.
He kept going. He's like, it's already been done. Mr. Frazier, I appreciate it, but I got to get him quiet.
I don't really care if you wore this number.
Yes.
And then he went out and said, I had this weirdo put his arm around me and said he wore 21 here years ago. Flavor Frazier, Little League World Series champion. There's just not many who can say that. That's a really neat thing to be able to say.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. 1998.
Out of Toms River, New Jersey. Ouch, man, you're ahead 2-1-2, then 2-2, dropped it into the Big Hurt. And you know what he didn't feel? Any hurt.
No, he didn't. And he stared at him, too, a little bit. He let him know it didn't hurt. Yeah, he's locked in. My bad for even saying anything to him earlier.
You've said that a lot this week, I've noticed. My bad. Here's Molyneux, second baseman, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Phoenix City looking to turn 2.
We've seen aggressive swings both sides. I mean, it's clear. We know we're getting into bullpens. Offense is going to be the name of the game. First pitch swinging.
Ball.
5 of 7 for Pennsylvania. First pitch swinging.
Well, both these offenses know what they're capable of when you run into pitchers here, especially the aces. They can hold you to zeros. On a 1-1, that's too high, 2-1. Swing and a miss from Molyneux to go 2-2.
Riker likes to throw that 2-seam and the circle change, both off each other. Remember, these teams got to win 4 games of 4 days to reach that U.S. championship.
3-2. Yeah, immediately after a loss, you realize, man, we need depth. We are going to need some desperation. It's going to be a real difficult road. Washington awaits. That's the team that has got 3 terrific lefties tomorrow at 3 Eastern time. That's going to be a walk. So first and second, and again, I think you have to ask the question, when do you go to Kinley Rasmus? If you go there, when do you do it? How long do you wait? And maybe we may be getting our answer right here.
Easton, you and him go.
Now he's sending Easton out to go throw.
How you feel? You feel good? A little overwhelmed? Okay, can I take you out then? Okay. When Kenny to come and save you, you got this. Let's go, man. What does all this matter? Those strikes, pound the zone. It's not too big of a moment. We're going to hit the baseball today. Does that make sense? Okay, they scored 2 more runs. We're going to hit. So just go at them. Let them beat you by hitting the ball, not by walking them. Don't get behind. All right, you good? You got this? Come on. Let's be a dude right here. Hey, they got your back. We got the best defense out here. Let's work. You got it, Brooks? Let's go. Come on. Huh? First pitch. Okay. Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Now, a good crowd. He's saying let's ignore the outside noise and focus on what we can do. Case is the dad of Riker, so he was talking directly to his son, and his niece Kinley was right there. He asked the leading questions. He wanted that answer from his son.
Firm but effective.
Yeah, and he got it. See if he can throw strike one to Colton DeGracio with 2 on and nobody out. Down 2-0. Left field, hit well, but a nice running catch out there and left by C.J. Harrison. And there's 1 down, but that's a strike and an out.
Yeah, and that's a little relief right there. That's a big pitch, good swing, but ultimately you need to get that first out. You'll take that if you're Alabama.
James Martin is next to bat. He's the third baseman. And another strike 1.
And that's Riker's bread and butter. Does a good job from the left side, just kind of getting in on the righties. He'll throw a changeup and a 2-seam away and low to these righties off of it.
Burklight on the line at third base. There's another swing and a miss.
It's amazing how Dad can come out and things just change. You see Easton Allen getting warmed up.
Martin 0 for 2 in Williamsport. Will not chase up top.
Sometimes putting a little pressure on kids too, it brings out the best in him, and he knows his own son. He knows what he's capable of doing.
Good pitch, he's gone. That's strike 3 and a swing and a miss. And strikeout number 2 for Riker Rasmus, and since Dad spoke to him, he's been a different guy.
Circle change. Really good pitch. That's been really effective for him, and it's been down in the zone. Very hard pitch to hit.
I guess he broke that hand a couple weeks ago. Couldn't throw that pitch. Just got it back a few days ago.
Adam Gazonis now bats. He fouls one off the screen. Multifaceted message too was, A, you can pitch, we have the defense, and we are going to hit, which again is telling everybody, be ready to swing when you get up there. Yes, at the knees.
That's been his best pitch, that circle change up. I'd keep feeding that in there. Fastball in, circle change down.
On the ground, Kinley fields. She can go to third for the force and does so very well. Good job by Riker Rasmus, who became a strike-throwing machine after a conversation. Phenix City back to the plate when we come back.
Geico.
All right, man, that's a bad man right there, Mason Rincon. Yeah, we're getting some head turns. Like, who's that dude? Why is the camera following that guy? Well, all he's done is blast some homers here. Louis Lappy helped El Segundo, California win a Little League World Series championship. Rincon and company were held in check. There's been some holes in the swing a little bit, but there's also been some loud noises coming off of his bat. Bayonne will be back in the house tomorrow. All right, Flav, you think they're going to hit Ryan Donnelly? And what's the key given what you've seen from him so far?
Well, I still think you got to be aggressive, but also you got to pick out a zone and a spot you like too. Don't just be going up there swinging at any kind of strike. Get a strike that you can either get out over or something you like in and stick with it.
This ball misses down to Kason Smith. He's been as good a hitter as they've got here. Kason has gone 3 for 5 with an RBI. And it's 2-0. I checked that 1-1. Oh, boy, that's a good pitch that took a long time to break in over the plate.
Just that thing starts off the plate and comes back in from a lefty right-handed view there. You got to stick with that bad boy. Not with 1 strike, though.
Wow. Slow roll to second. Smith hustling to first, and he will not beat it out. Darren Molyneux with a nice play at second base. Here is Cam Lee, and the message to Cam Lee really changed kind of after the first game when they basically told him, I want you to go up there and take hacks. They watched the guy we just saw, Mason Rincon, swinging for the fences. They said, we should have you do that. So go up there and take hacks.
Loosey-goosey, remember we talked about him? Hands are loose, he's going to waggle the bat, and he's going to go up there and attack. And I think that's what you got to tell some of these kids. Don't be tentative. Go up there, swing hard.
Well, just his practice swing before he gets in the batter's box. I mean, that's intimidation alone. I mean, so much power. He's got that kind of closed stance. That's why you saw that home run opposite field. Does a good job staying inside out.
A big, strong kid. He hopes to someday play football. Ideally, he wants to play quarterback at the University of Alabama. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5'8". He's a 12-year-old, and you can see how thick he is. Oh, boy, that was just hanging there, wasn't it?
I think everyone held their breath.
It's that front foot. Oh, baby.
Now Ryan Donnelly's got him set up 1-2. Fastball right by him. Nice job. Good job pitching there from Donnelly, who showed us that breaking ball and the fastball. Strikeout number 1.
What a good mix. Good mix. Breaking ball was hanging, so what? Guess what? Here comes the fastball. If you don't like that either, I'm going to blow by it. What a good sequence of pitches.
Sure was. So Donnelly's retired the first 5. And this is Cedric C.J. Harrison. 5'4", Phenix City intermediate, 6th grader. Favorite player is Shohei Ohtani. Ball! Enjoys his Nerf guns. He's got about 120 of them. That's a lot.
Definitely is.
That is a wicked pitch right now. What makes that such a hard pitch to swing at?
Well, it's side to side, so it looks like it's coming front door right at you. And next thing you know, when you go back, that ball's coming right in, and you're confused, a little bit angry too, knowing that the pitch you can drive.
This ball is to center field, where Warner has been an absolute Hoover vacuum up there. Wow, man, this is some pitching, man. That is very efficient again. Through 2, he has thrown 16 total.
good life.
For the bow. I just feel like that makes me lock in and be focused on the game, not everything around me.
Kinley is my cousin who is obviously really good at baseball, and she always has that mindset. She's like the best player when she steps in the field, no matter what.
Everybody would like have signs and chanting, "Fear the bow," just to show that she's boss.
Fear the bow.
Fear the bow.
Fear me, apparently.
Fear me, I love that. Is this like another edition of just bow up, like when you fear the bow?
Well, it's spread everywhere, too. I mean, there's so many girls walking around this stadium with bows everywhere, and I just love the swag and confidence that she just owns it. Her teammates love her. She supports her teammates right back, too. I've seen a lot of girls here, but she is one of one.
And she knows it, too. And so does Carson Marner know it, too. I mean, both their messages, part of it was let's spread the word. Girls can do this. And Mom did say she was, playing or had a bat in her hand when she was in diapers?
Yeah, she knew she could hold one. That's the Rasmus way, though. Riker, too, is on the mound right now. Her cousin.
This is Patrick Corliss. He's the last hitter, and then it's back to the top of the order. It's 2-zip. We're in the third, and that one caught the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Patrick, the shortstop, who, by the way, has a hit, 1 for 2. Really good changeup there to go 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think this batter right here is going to dictate whether they make a change or not, because with this top of the order coming up, they cannot give up any more runs moving forward.
Ball! Just a little bit above the zone. Well, if you think about it, you go back to the top there. Ryan Donnelly, the leadoff hitter, struck out. Hennessy then walked. It wasn't until Warner got that single, and you could argue with a good play, Kinley would have had an out in right field. Running catch made. Leighton Burt. Let's not forget the second inning. Hit by pitch, walk.
Does that make sense? Okay, score 2 more runs. We're going to hit.
Then there was the line out. Then there was the strikeout of Martin. And then there was the ground ball that Kinley threw to Burklight to get out of it. So first and second, nobody out. He got out of it there. And that's poured in for a strike.
He's been a bit different pitcher ever since.
No doubt.
You saw the hit batter, the walk earlier before that pep talk from Dad. The biggest change is his ability to get inside of these righties and use that beautiful circle change he's got low and away.
Plenty of room in the left center gap between Harrison and Lee. That's too far outside. 2-1.
This also shows you don't need a breaking pitch every single time. If you can find a way to master a changeup, it's all about slower than picking up the speed.
Fouls it off his foot. That hurt.
Take your time, batter.
Oh, direct shot, the shin.
What do we call that, Jess?
You're not going to say shin burger, are you?
Shin burger, yes. I'm surprised Jess didn't know that.
No. Shin burger?
I was trying to prevent you from having to say that. They come from far and wide, and when the Pennsylvania team plays, they come from all over the state. It's been a bit since a team from PA has won the whole thing, but they have been here a lot. They changed the divisions, so Pennsylvania goes down to Bristol, and they deal with Delaware and a few others. And they have made a habit of showing up here in Williamsport.
Yeah, they've been really dominant these past couple of years. They're not afraid of the spotlight. It's a team that every time they go to Bristol, it seems like they're one of the teams to beat. And then they come here to Williamsport and get a nice home crowd.
Remember, Ryan Donnelly is your starting pitcher, too. So not only they want him to get back in the box, but making sure he can pitch.
Was that shirt say phrase? In the middle? Whose side?
Whose side, Yusan?
Whose side?
I can't do it.
Whose side? Use.
There you go. Figured you could nail that.
Use guys.
Our athletic trainer, Carmen Terry, outstanding athletic trainer, done with her work, and that one's down. That was one of those pitches you swing at, you may be right back to the burger. Maybe go up and away here on a 3-2. Change all the levels. That one is to right. That's driven. Burt's not going to get it over his head. Lee goes over to pick it up. Burt grabs it first, and that's a double. And a golf shot double for Ryan Donnelly.
Sometimes when you get hit by a ball, your mindset goes on getting rid of the pain. You're not thinking about hitting. And then boom, change up, out over the plate. Burt playing in right field. Perfect placement. Couple hoppers off the wall. And they're back in business.
They sure are for Ryan Hennessy, who walked his first time up, looking for hit number 1 in Williamsport. He bailed a little bit there, and they'll throw behind. Rasmus had a cut in front of Donnelly.
Look at that swing, though. I mean, this is a pitcher's pitch. I mean, you're talking going low and away from the barrel. The barrel followed that thing. Beautiful job of hitting.
I think top of the order comes up. You got to respect. You got to play a little deeper. Here's a shot to the gap. That's going to get down. Harrison picks it up, fires home. It's cut off. The throw to second is not in time. 3-0 Pennsylvania, the top of the order doing damage. Hennessy gets his first hit in Williamsport.
They have been waiting to explode, this Pennsylvania team. Drop the barrel, head down, good things happen to him.
Get down, get down!
Good call sending him home. Missed the cutoff. Take the extra base.
It could have been a whole bunch of adrenaline there for Donnelly. Looks like they're going to take Riker Rasmus out. They're going to give the ball to Kinley Rasmus or Easton Allen. We'll see. Allen's coming out of the dugout. And he has been handed the baseball. So it's going to be Easton Allen trying to keep it right here. 3-0 in the third. Hey, Mom, made it. We're all good. We are in Williamsport. I know I haven't heard from me. The phone battery died. Trying to get me for 3 days, but we're here.
Love it.
New pitcher is going to be this guy, EA Sports. Easton Allen, 5'5", 110. Nasty in the kitchen. He's got to be nasty on the bump tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's another reason why he didn't start. I think it was already set in stone. He would be the first one off the bench coming in, trying to minimize damage. You know, understandably, you got your best pitcher at shortstop. So I don't know. The second guessing starts coming into play, especially in this third inning.
In a must-win game, this is an elimination game. Loser eliminated from title contention. So it's going to be Warner who singled his first time up. And a breaking pitch is high, ball 1. Back-to-back extra base hits. Double by Donnelly, double by Hennessy.
Ravi, this is danger zone right here with him up.
Yep. Now a little bit underneath one that hung up there. And it goes 1 ball, 1 strike. So he has seen the breaking ball. Had a bunch of home runs during the regular season for his Little League team. Warner, the center fielder. Now that pitch was actually more over the plate than the umpire gave it credit for, but it wasn't where the catcher set up. So it's called a ball, and it's 2-1. He wanted that pitch in, and it leaked way out over the plate.
That was actually a really good pitch, too.
It was. Want to go in again. And another one that kind of heads towards the center of the plate, but down 3 balls and a strike to Warner. Can you just let her eat in peace? Just let her eat in peace.
Dig.
Oh, 3-1. This one is smashed to left. Lee is back. He reaches. He can't get it. A 2-run home run. Cole Warner crushed it.
This team coming in the regionals was hot. They hit the ball far. Cole Warner, the guy we talked about earlier, if he goes, they go. And look at this hanger. Wow, he went up and got that up and in. Oh, he knew it right when he got down, put his head down and ran. Pennsylvania clicking on all cylinders, Jeff.
They made that adjustment, too, because remember, the first pitch he swung and missed on was a breaking ball up in the zone.
Yeah, he saw a few of those. Yep, he saw a few of them.
And adjusted to that.
5-0 for DiGiulio, who looks at one on the corner.
We could pause this right here. Look where his hands get through the zone. Keep him in tight. Oh, man. What a beautiful swing.
He flipped as soon as he hit it.
He did. I mean, it's not like Lee missed it by like 20 feet. But he was due to do that, and Warner's now 2 for 2 tonight. Watch. 2-1.
Pennsylvania runners in scoring position, 3 for 8, double, triple, and a home run, 5 RBIs. Wow. And we're only in the 3rd.
The slug is coming to life, not just the hits. What's crazy too is how high. I mean, look, back foot get up off the ground, and look at his toe. That front foot to be able to get up to that breaking ball.
Frank Thomas is the guy I think about all the time when he hits. That back foot would always come up.
The hammer. That's ball 4. Dylan DiGiulio gets walked. So the decisions right now backfiring a little bit on the Phenix City, Alabama team. And it gets very, very early late here, or late early, depending on your frame of reference. But it's the 3rd inning in a game you got to win with 1 out, runner on first. And Jack Cassidy, who hit one to Kinley at shorter his first time up. That's a ball down. Yeah, 8 for 15 with 6 runs is the top of the Pennsylvania batting order, 1 through 4. Donnelly, Hennessy, Warner, and DiGiulio. Right now, Easton Allen's lost the zone since giving up that homer.
Yeah, he's got no feel for that breaking ball. So what do you have to do? You have to find the zone with the fastball. So I would be geared up here. And it takes 1 pitch to get yourself back in that zone.
This is not a bad decision right here.
How you feeling? You feeling no? Ha! Freaking A. Well, thank God we got Kinley Rasmus. Give me the ball, man. Your ball. Free. Go get in the dugout. No. Hey, you got a glove? Go get it real quick, Riker.
We also got to hit the guy.
Hey, cut his on.
We got a home run ball to Cole Warner's mom, Sarah. It's all yours, Sarah. A Little League World Series home run. Cole celebrate. Kinley coming in, and we're coming back. Welcome back to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series. It's presented by T-Mobile. Hey, follow the amazing kids. They experience their own Little League World Series adventure. Download the Little League World Series app and watch highlights, see photos, get the schedules, and more. It's available in the app stores for Apple and Android devices. Yeah, one side can't watch, and the other side loves what it's seeing. So, Kinley Rasmus has the game. 16 pitchers, so Easton Allen would be available to start a game tomorrow if they need him. It's going to be Rasmus to make sure there are donuts thrown up there on the board. She needs zeros. And the first one is down to Jack Cassidy.
And if you've been living under a rock, you've missed that Kinley Rasmus has definitely been the ace, but it has been a star, not just with the bat, but what she can do on the mound. Tied Monet Davis's record with 8 Ks in the first game of this, and 26 strikeouts in the 15 innings she's pitched at regionals.
She's got that breaking ball working, and remember, she inherited a count that was 2-0, so it's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Berkleit's moved over to shortstop. He's terrific there. Smith is at second. Easton Allen is at third. The 3-1 is popped up, and no one's going to get there.
It's different territory for Kinley, too. She's used to starting.
Yep.
You're not going to see her come into games too often. Maybe in the 6th inning with 21 pitches, try and get the final outs. But she's got to step up big time here in this situation.
Feels like an important pitch. It's a 5-0 game. Need an out. And right back at her. How about 2? Are you kidding me? That ends it. Kinley Rasmus to the rescue.
This is a shot right back to her, but look at the reacts. Ain't no thing, breaking pole hanging. I'm going to catch this thing. Throw it to first base with a double play. Not even hesitating, knew exactly what she needed to do to get out of this inning.
All right, mighty case. That's exactly the type of juju that this team from Phenix City needs. Can defense turn to offense as Kinley Rasmus comes in, snares a hard line drive, gets the double play. And now it's back to the offense. There have been 6 up and 6 down as Ryan Donnelly has been just dotting and lights out so far. Feel the momentum? Can they play like that? Shift things or no?
I think they have to build off that. You build off an excellent play. Find a way. I still think you got to be aggressive. Understand it's only 16 pitches, but under control, under aggressive, find a way to get on base. Any little thing's going to count here. Time is starting to run out.
Brooks Cameron, Riker Rasmus, Lorenzo Quintero. He does not swing there. That's ball 1. And to your point, the idea that he's thrown 17 pitches now in the 3rd inning is crazy. but he falls quickly behind 2-zip.
Hit that ball off his shin. I don't know if that's something that's still bugging him. They were looking at it in the dugout, but that's his plant foot. That's his front foot.
A little jam shot on the infield and an easy out behind 2-0. And Molyneux is there to make the play. Little League thanks its official sponsors, Adidas, AD Star Baseballs, who support and help create meaningful experiences for the communities, the volunteers, and young athletes all season. Little League also thanks their dedicated volunteers who make a lasting impact on millions of kids worldwide. Millions of kids. Little League says thank you to their volunteers and their sponsors. Way off speed. Rasmus takes it.
One of the things you talk about, too, not just to get this pitch count a little more realistic, but the rain's starting to come down again. You want to keep Pennsylvania on the field as long as possible. So take more pitches. They were super aggressive first 2 innings, swinging at the first pitch.
Yeah, I was surprised he swung at that 2-0 pitch there beforehand.
Back-to-back 2-0 counts. On the ground, up the middle, fielded, Corliss. Nice play at shortstop, Patrick Corliss. Didn't have any problem there as we send it down to Jeff Sims.
So, Ravi, the third coach of Alabama is Gus Quintero, who is in his 17th year and counting with the U.S. Army, and he is so happy that he gets to coach his son, Lorenzo, who's coming up to bat right now. He told me before the game that a pinch-me moment along this journey came during regionals when Coach K said, hey, do you want to go be the first base coach for the first time? And he said, okay. And Lorenzo hit a triple with the ball going right over Dad's head. He said after games, his phone has been blowing up from his chain of command, who has been so incredibly supportive throughout the way.
Yeah, that is tremendous. 17 years, still active duty, an infantryman by trade who works at the Airborne School at Fort Benning. And this ball has popped up and off the screen. His second stint stationed at Fort Benning. First was from 15 to 20, moved back in 23. And with the way the community has welcomed him and his son, he said, this is where I want to call home. He grew up in Florida and knew that getting to Williamsport was a lifelong dream. He would have loved to have played as a kid, but he's way happier, he says, now that this kid right here is there, Lorenzo Quintero.
Venezuelan roots, too. Speaks a lot of Spanish at home. There's his little bro, too.
Things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. Good swing.
He does. He does. He's had some really good swings in this whole tournament so far. Again, find a way to get on base. This team can hit. We saw it before. Just got to get that momentum back.
Yeah, and this kid can blaze. He's got really good speed. If he can get one on the ground, anything can happen. Oh, or that. He got hit by a pitch. A mistake from Donnelly, who had retired the first 8. See? It's okay.
Tristan.
Never been so happy getting hit by a pitch. Yeah, my brother got hit. Let's go.
Well, they know they need base runners, too. And the breaking ball off the thigh. I'll take it.
Thigh burger. Jerry Taylor. James Martin is playing in on the grass at third. Be careful.
Ball in.
Ball 1. I'm with you, Todd. That Brooks Cameron ahead 2-0 swing to pop out to the second baseman. This has not been Ryan Donnelly for the first couple of innings, and now a hit batter. He's fallen behind all these guys, and now he's in another 2-0 hole. He didn't have a 2-0 count until this inning, and now he's had 3 of them.
Yeah, and the score is going to dictate what you're supposed to do. And it's a pitch that, you know, Cameron not necessarily ready to hit, got jammed. Guess what? That changes the whole idea of what inning you want it to be.
Oh boy, he gets the called strike. 2-1. A good take, I think, by Jerry Taylor. That was in. And it can be a settle down pitch for Donnelly. Yeah, it was. It's now 2-2.
Yeah, just rear back right there with the fastball. Got the inner half there with the breaking pitch. Let me slow it down and try and climb the ladder a little bit with that heater.
2 down on a 2-2. And a little blooper into center field that gets down. A good job of 2-strike, 2-out hitting for Jerry Taylor. And maybe Phenix City got something cooking.
JT down here in the 10 spot, too. This is the rally they needed. We talk about it all the time. You need the entire lineup. Gets another breaking ball, except this one, instead of hanging in, it's low and away. Just throw the bat. Throw the bat. Find this thing up the middle. We got 2 on with 2 out here for Phenix City. That's out in front. Still got enough.
So, Fresh, you've kind of insisted that they be aggressive. Well, those last 2 plate appearances, Quintero and JT, were the first 2 in which Phenix City got to 5 pitches in a plate appearance.
Yeah, but I think now it changes just a little bit, knowing that you got a runner in scoring position. You stick with your plan, aggressive, under control. If it's not the exact pitch you want, though, you don't have to swing.
That's a perfect pitch. Yeah. Strike 1.
And that's what we talk about all the time. Again, you might not see a pitch that good the whole at bat. I mean, you look in left field.
Wide open again.
Wide open.
Down that line for Leighton Bird, who's got a hit and an RBI. That one is a little bit outside. Yeah, but Adam Gazonis, you know, he talked to the Pennsylvania folks about their left field placement. Look at how far off the line he is. And they said, we can't see our left fielder sometimes from where we are. We have to walk all the way down on our bench. That's a good one. It's 1-2. Slow breaking ball.
He hangs another breaking ball, though. That thing's going to go down that left field line.
Set up way outside on a 1-2, 2-2.
So Pennsylvania says that it's more Gazonas, the left fielder, that just likes to play off the line.
Big opportunity for Burt. Comes inside, 3-2. Next hitter is the last hitter in the batting order, the 12th hitter, Cooper Champion. A little anxiety right now for mom and dad of Leighton Burt. That's inside, almost hit him. That is a walk. And the bases are loaded. For the first time, a little anxiety for the East Side Little League out of Westchester.
Last hitter, attack him. Just go right after him. Hey, any infield base, we got to smother, go to the nearest base. All right? Hey, it's going to be wet. Make sure you can make a good throw. Come on, let's go.
Simple words right there. Attack him. You know, you hate to say it, but the 12 hitter, that's the guy that you want to get out. You can't get back to that top of the order. Champion will be ready to go.
Cooper Champion, 5'2", 12-year-old, Russell County Middle School. Fan of Ken Griffey Jr., played him in the MLB show, loved his swing. So here we go from the left side. And he attacks him and he swings and misses at the first one. You have really good speed, maybe the best on the team, in Quintero down there at third base in case one squirts away from DeGrazio behind the plate. 1-1.
Everything away so far to Champion.
He lifts one to right, coming in hard. It's going to get down. Champion's delivered. 2-run score all the way to third base. Now heading down to second, and they're not paying attention. Is Cooper Champion. What a clutch hit from the number 12 hitter in the order. And Champion makes it a ball game. It's 5-2.
Bottom of the lineup coming through once again, and it's the curveball. Stayed up. Barrel finder. Hennessy in right field was playing a little deep, came in, thought he was going to dive for it, just out of his reach. Huge 12-hole hitter Champion coming up.
Back to the top, Easton Allen swings at a slider. It's 0-1. Good for him, man. Cooper Champion had been 0 for 3 in Williamsport. He delivers. Ken Allen. That's a good pitch on the corner. It's 0-2.
He's got to lock in here. 2 pitches. First one, a little low. Next one is a pitch he could have driven. Find a way to lock in and square one up.
He does. Right field. That's going to get down. Leighton Bird is in. Champion being waved. Here's the throw. Not in time. It's a brand new game. 5-4. Allen delivers a double to right.
This is what we've seen from Phenix City. What we hadn't seen is the bottom of the order getting this inning going. Now you roll it up to the top, and the leadoff batter, Easton Allen, a little oppo action to score 2 more runs after the massive hit from Cooper Chania. But all of this, 2 outs.
And Kinley Rasmus is on the mound, and now she is at the plate. Chance to tie it. First pitch misses. Remember, her last couple of swings, one resulted in a wall ball double, and the other was to the warning track in center for an out. It feels like a time to fear the bow. Rips one down the line to third base. Rounding third, coming in. This game is tied at 5 as Rasmus picks up her 3rd hit of the Little League World Series. Comeback complete.
With a blink of the eye, this Alabama team doing what they do best, hitting the ball hard, and look at that, sneaks down the third base line. The bow doing big things.
Boy, did that change in a hurry.
This all with 2 outs.
Now Uriah Berkeley.
Talk about a guy who's due.
Remember, it was a South Carolina team that came back on South Dakota just last year. That's the last time we've seen a 5-run lead get let up. I'll tell you what, Alabama's offense, and we talked about this in the open, it's all of them, 1 through 12, and that's what we're seeing in this inning.
This inning's unfolded after 2 quick outs with a hit batter, a single, a walk, a single. They said Allen's was a single, not a double. He drove in 2, and then Kinley with a single. They started 0 for 8, since 4 for 4, including that hit batter and a walk. And the whole tone of the game has changed because of who is pitching in now essentially a 0-0 ball game in Kinley Rasmus. Chased one there, and is he okay? Well, Uriah Berkeley, a little gimpy leaving, but boy, we got ourselves a ball game here on a Monday night in South Williamsport. The offense showed up. The dirt was flying around home because they were sliding across the base. Kinley's got a big smile on her face. She delivered the game-tying run. Mom Jill fired up, and we got ourselves a Wago. Yes, we should all fear the bow.
Liberty.
Let's take a look at Kinley Rasmus. Her third hit, count 'em, here in Williamsport. This one ties up the ball game. Loft into the bat, found its way through. And yeah, that's the 5th run of that 3rd inning where we saw this Phenix City team come back.
Yeah.
Flex girl. That's what the girls here in Williamsport, Carson Myers and Kinley Rasmus. We got hats going too. Boys, you might be wearing bows the next game if they keep on playing.
Ravi, you do it, I'll do it.
Weaver and Tsushima, I'm sorry, did you say something?
No,
Weaver and Tsushima have 4 hits, 23 and 98. Rasmus is sitting there with 3. Saka did it for Japan. Stella did it for the Southeast. Bows are going to be a very big thing as kids go back to school in the Phenix City area and maybe across the country. But boy, they decided to wait. They put Kinley in down 5-0 and immediately come back and played 5.
And think about what they said here. What the manager Kay said, thank God we got Kinley Rasmus. And I think that fired him up a little bit.
Give a lot of credit to Easton Allen with that big double. Cooper champion in the 12 spot.
Big hit. All right, so now it's Copperthwaite, and he rifles one foul. 0-1.
And that's the velocity, too, that Rasmus brings to that late swing.
We saw Berkeley kind of stumble out of the batter's box, but he is back at shortstop. He appears to be okay. Copperthwaite followed by Mike Nolan and Molyneux. Yeah, there's a breaking pitch in there to go 0-2.
And look, she's determined. You could see it on her face, too. It's my turn, she's saying. I've been waiting to get on the mound since a couple days ago.
0-2. Watch it.
Woo.
That is the true definition of fearing the bow. Yeah, breaking pitch. After buzzing the tower, we end up going to the side yard there to get the strikeout.
Yeah, and I think that set up right there and that fastball up and in. Easy pitch to call when you got a manager and you got Dad in there who's pitched before. Fastball up and in, get the eye levels up, chase them back down. And oh yeah, we'll flip the burger down low and away.
Nolan got drilled by a pitch last time. Didn't seem to bother the big hurt. Another one, and he is not really moving. That one was close. See if she goes back to that breaking ball down and away after coming high and tight. They're setting up in on him. She goes right over the center of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And Mike Nolan kind of shook his head like, man, I missed one. Fastball straight, middle. And not see another one of those.
Outfield is deep, especially in center. Cam Lee, and this one is to him, and it's shallow. Who's going to get it? It's the shortstop, Uriah Berkeley. ESPN, of course, the home of MLB.TV. Stream every out-of-market game live or on demand using the ESPN app. Blackout and other restrictions will apply. For more information, go to ESPN.com/MLBTV. 2 quick outs. Darren Molyneux in the dirt for ball 1.
I don't care who you are. When you throw a fastball up and in, it's going to be in the back of your mind every time that next pitch comes. That'll make you swing and miss on that curveball.
Kinley's a flag football player. Her team's already started the season. They won their first game 38-0. She's a softball player. And that breaking pitch suggests she's a really, really good baseball player and a terrific pitcher.
She's been doing double duty, playing both. I can't imagine how hard that's been.
Hasn't located that fastball yet, unless it's become a purpose pitch for her.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. I think it is a purpose pitch. She can throw it anywhere she wants to.
Down and away, perhaps to Molyneux. Well, down and out. Count goes to 3-2. And he chased in the dirt. Stepping out to throw to first to get the out. Rasmus, she picked up the double play to end the third. She goes 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. Alabama is coming up when we come back with Kason Smith, the cleanup hitter.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true.
It's been everything you love about Little League Baseball and this Little League World Series. One team jumps out to a 5-0 lead. They have to switch pitchers. They bring in the star. She happens to be a girl who happens to be just the best player on the team. She shuts them down with a line shot double play back to her to start it. Then they score 5 quick runs to make this a 5-5 game as we go to the 4th inning. 6-inning game, double elimination format. This is an elimination game. Whoever loses will be eliminated from competition. And yeah, we got some fun going on, man. These stands are absolutely full on both sides. And Cole Warner, they've decided to go to their ace. Cole Warner is now on the mound to try to keep this thing tight. Yeah, there's some heat there, and that one rides high.
Cole Warner came in the other day, had a really good first inning. That second inning is what got him against New Jersey. A walk and then a big double. Couple runs scored that inning. That's all it took.
Call on the corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kason Smith grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. Right fielder, very shallow. Molyneux. No.
It's hard when it's up. High cheese, you just want to swing at that thing. Top of the zone.
1-2. He is working quickly, Warner. And crossfires. Right back up the middle. It is fielded. The throw is not in time. Excellent effort over there by Patrick Corliss. And let's see if Warner is okay. It went right back, and it may have clipped him a little bit.
What a heck of a play, though. Good swing, hard hit off the back of the calf. Mona, what a backhanded play by Corliss. Excuse me. Almost gets him out of first base.
Great stretch, too. Julio trying to make that close.
You got to be careful here with the power coming in off the arm. And Cam Lee, who can run into one and run it right out of here. Got to start early against a fireballer like Warner. Instead, he goes slider, and it is 0-1.
He sees that pitch a little bit better because the way his swing and his path, it's long back. His hands go way back, so he gets a little more extension. I think the tough pitch for him will be that fastball inside.
Gotta love the sentiment if he were to win the lottery. The outfield, especially in center on the warning track. Hennessy about 6 feet shy. Really good pitch on the corner at 70 miles an hour from 46 feet away. Lee takes a walk around, looks down to his third base coach. Catcher said he wants it up. Instead, it is on the corner, strike 3. Cam Lee sits down quickly. 1 out.
Well, what's your best pitch? That's a fastball. Outside corner, right over the knees. That's a good spotted fastball.
So Warner, who made a lot of good plays in center field, including a catch on this guy, C.J. Harrison, who's now on the mound. They shift the entire outfield as if he's going the other way, and maybe with the velocity he will end up doing that. He swears and pops one straight back. Hennessy, the center fielder, and Molino not separated by much, but there's some isolation on the left fielder, Gazonis. Letter high fastball lands, 0-2.
No messing around here. Coming right at you, and understandably so. It's really fast.
No, he held up. That one stayed inside. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, Jess and Frazier, you got Rasmus on the mound on one side, Kinley and Cole here on the other. Runs are going to be at a premium now.
Aces are in.
On the ground, this could be a tailor-made double play, and it is. Ryan Donnelly gets the ground ball to turn it himself. Cole versus Kinley. Pennsylvania versus Phenix City. An elimination game of the Little League World Series. Winner survives, loser eliminated, and we got ourselves a great one. Welcome back, everyone, to ESPN's coverage of the 2026 Little League Baseball World Series presented by T-Mobile. If you would like your child to experience the fun, the teamwork, all that Little League baseball and softball has to order, visit playlittleLeague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. Jessica Mendoza, Todd Frazier, Jess Sims, Carl Ravitch. Mike Nutara pointing to things up here. What are we? Cooper Champion. Okay, the big hitter for Phenix City, Alabama, has gone in to play left field, and all of a sudden, over the mountain in front of us, the moon has broken out.
So pretty.
It's really pretty. It has been very quiet, and all of a sudden, the moon has shown up.
The clouds parted. It's a drizzle a little earlier, and now clearing
So
out.
you're saying the moon was always up there? It was just blocked by clouds?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy, huh?
Good point.
The 1-0 to DeGracio. Swings and misses. Nine-hitter in the order. Flew out to left his first time. 1-1. Yes, there's that cheddar that rises. 1-2.
Both fastballs back to back. He's really late on that. I wouldn't change a thing right now. Go right back to that fastball.
Shook off whatever the first call was. And it was the fastball that she went to. Good call by Frage. We get a punch out.
I love that coach in the dugout's like, okay, we're going to go breaking ball. She's like, have you seen these swings? I went downstairs, upstairs, and now I'm just going to come right into your kitchen. Strike three.
2 strikeouts in a row, 3 in the game for her. The mechanics are flawless. Ball in. Inside, ball 1.
You know, we talk a lot of times, how do you get back to the top of the order? Well, both these bottom of the orders have been doing really well. Who's going to strike first with a couple innings left?
Yeah, Martin struck out his first time up, though. 23rd pitch for Kinley, and that breaking pitch and the fastball combination is lethal right now. We've seen that a lot with the app up. Folks watching replays if they need them. Missed 2-1.
I love the clarification. Slow down, look for dad in the dugout. What do I need to do? Okay, deep breath and go.
So Corey Rasmus, who is the head coach, was on the 1999 Phoenix City National Little League team that won the U.S. title. The manager Case didn't play on that team, but he was there, of course, to support his brother. Colby is the other uncle here. He was a 10-year Major League veteran, probably the most well-known one. Played with the Blue Jays, you remember, the Cardinals, the Astros, the Rays, the Orioles. Corey, 4 years with the Angels and the Braves.
That's Kinley's dad. She looks right into the dugout at him.
That pitch is wicked. That's another strikeout. She's got 4. After the double play to start, she has struck out 4 of her last 5.
No matter what pitch she's throwing, it's with conviction, and it's hard to see. That curveball was really, really good. You see the circle there, but guess what? At 12 years old, it's hard to pick that up. She's coming at you so fast.
Just below the knees. And the one other Major League connection in the Rasmus family is Jeff Mathis. People remember that name. That was a 17-year veteran. He is a brother-in-law.
Played with him with the Texas Rangers.
That is a little bit higher, and it's 1-1. 17-year career. I mean, I remember covering Jeff Mathis. I just didn't know he was, for 17 years, a major leaguer.
Undercover.
Right back at you, underneath her glove. She'll be frustrated by that. A great job of going right back up the middle by Adam Gazonis. And any hit you can get from the bottom part of your order just moves you back towards the top.
Just shorten your swing, and that's what I love about a lot of the bottom of the order players on this Pennsylvania team. Short swing right back where it came from. And oh,
stay down.
Just under the glove.
She wants a new baseball as that pitch to Corliss missed up and in. 1-0. And while the bottom of the order contributed for Phoenix City, the top of the order has been the damage for Pennsylvania. Donnelly, who is up next, had a double. So did Hennessy back-to-back. And then Warner hit one over the wall. An important hitter in the batting order, an important hitter in this game. And now 2-0.
Maybe an auto take. Aye.
Hey, Cooper Champion, the 12 hitter for the Southeast, delivered maybe the biggest hit, you could argue, this game. So this is the 12 hitter for the East Side Little Leaguers.
Yeah. Fell right in there, Jess.
Just the late break. And you said it earlier, the conviction she throws it with. So much confidence in that breaking ball.
2-2. On the ground, shortstop field, second base, nifty play. They get out of it. Uriah Burklight throws it to Casey Smith. Yeah, we got all the Rasmuses, including Colby, who's in the house, rooting this one on. We got ourselves a game. Tarps off. People are fired up on a Monday. Monday Night Madness in Williamsport. This is what it feels like in South Williamsport at the Little League World Series once you get to the 5th inning in between a light show, which clearly on this night and every other night gets people ready. Let's go over the 3rd inning for Phenix City.
It was 2 outs, the big rally. You talked about it. Cooper Champion, a massive hit in that 12 spot to score 2 and then lead it up to the top of the order. Easton Allen, a single, get a couple more runs on the board. And as we've talked about, the top of this order led by the bottom with 2 outs, and Kinley Rasmus, the exclamation point, the 5th run of that massive 3rd inning, down 5-0, tied us all up.
Are we forgetting one thing? It's a new third base coach. Case is over there. They put him in, they score 5 runs.
Mojo, baby. Mojo.
Yeah, changing it up.
But we're not forgetting that Kinley Rasmus is pitching on one side and Cole Warner's pitching on the other. The brothers Rasmus and their other assistant coach, who we've talked about his story, and Gustavo Quintero, have got themselves back into this game after trailing 5-0.
Hey, let's hurry up and get back to Jerry. Let's go. Come on. All right, Jerry. All right, Jerry.
It'll be Brooks Cameron to lead things off. He is the 7th hitter in the batting order. So to get back to the top, you got to get some production against a kid that just doesn't yield much at all. Big Cole Warner. And you have to believe that both these starting pitchers, in spite of the fact you got to win 4 games in 4 days, are on here to end it. It's a good pitch, but it's down and away, and it goes 1-1. Popped up towards the screen, first base side, screen.
The more fastballs you see, the more your timing gets better. That's his best swing so far today. He got jammed, pop one up to first base. He's looking for one out over. Cole Warner's trying to drive that fastball by everybody.
Warner has done a tremendous job of harnessing this fastball. He's also grown a ton over the last year and a half, and that breaking ball was terrific. That is a strike, but all the way to the wall it almost goes, and that's going to be a base runner. Looked like DeGracio had a hard time finding it. So with a strikeout and the pass ball, a runner at first. College football international style for week 0. Triple header on Saturday starts with Carolina TCU in Dublin. And that's not Dublin, Ohio. That's Ireland at noon Eastern time. Then NC State visits Virginia, followed by Alabama A&M against Howard at 7:30 Eastern ABC. All 3 available on the ESPN app. Perfect punt laid down. We got a single on a bunt. First and second, nobody out. And it is Cameron after the strikeout, and Riker Rasmus delivers a perfect bunt.
You couldn't place it any better. You knew the bunt was coming. Gets extension on top of the plate. Oh, man, right in no man's land right there. Huge.
And here we go back to Lorenzo Quintero. He got hit by the pitch that started the whole thing in the third. He tried to bunt a high fastball, and he sent it straight back.
And that was more of a drag bunt to the left side, running through the batter's box. A little late, too.
Alabama started 0 for 8 in this game, and since then, 6 for their last 10.
Warner threw in the 50s last year, miles per hour. They didn't use him as a pitcher when they won the 11U state title. He's in the upper 60s to 70 now. That's a good one. Deadens it. Warner fires. Safe! Quintero beat it out. They are loaded right now. Phenix City and nobody out.
And he was going all base hit for this. He knew he's the fastest kid on this team. And again, the bottom of this order getting it done. A beautiful job with the drag bunt. 2 consecutive bunts. But watch this. Just get it off the end of the bat. The very end, it deadens it. As soon as Cole Warner gets to this, no chance to the speed of Quintero.
Robbie, we've seen this a lot in this whole Little League World Series. The bunting ability from a lot of teams. Nevada winning games on bunts, back to back to back. There's been so many. You go to the international side. Canada had 3 bunts in extra innings and found a way to beat Panama today. It's been the bunt.
It has been. That's a great point. And I don't think there was anything else Warner could have done on that play. He came in, barehanded it, and fired. And the speedy Quintero beat it out. 7 for their last 11.
The thing with bunting that makes it so hard now, you guys, because these bats are so hot. You get it on the barrel. Take a look at this. Definitely safe.
Yeah.
You get on the barrel, it's firing back. It's an easy play to make. You get it off the very last 2 inches of the bat. It deadens it. Very difficult to do.
Look at what the bottom of this batting order has done tonight. They have all reached base, 7 through 12. Now, the Little League World Series will present all sorts of unique situations and circumstances. We have seen this movie before, where a team has had bases loaded and nobody out, and they didn't score a run.
1 out at a time. We can do this. All right? 1 out at a time. All right? Want the ball to come to you, make the play. Let's go. Come on.
Washington was in a similar situation. They brought a reliever in. They brought their infield in. They got 2 ground balls and another out, and the opponent didn't score. They're bringing the infield in. It was Kason Workman who did it the other night against Texas.
Shallow the outfield is, too. All that space.
Jerry Taylor is squaring to bunt already. And high for ball 1.
If you could see what he's doing right now, he's trying to get that barrel right in front of the catcher's eyes. He's peeking back just a little bit.
One ball, 1 strike. You talk about drama, you talk about pressure, you have it all right here in this game. In the bottom of the 5th, you have to win to stay alive in the tournament.
And you got to remember the top of the lineup coming up for Pennsylvania.
Yep. The 1-1 fouled off. 1 and 2. Remember how Cameron got on base, the kid at third base. It was a strikeout. The ball got by the catcher. He ends up going to first, and he is safe there. So it should have been an out. But he's at third. Riker Rasmus after his punts at second, and Quintero is at first. The 1-2 to Taylor. Spoils a good one. 70-mile-an-hour at the top.
Rap, to your point, we've seen so many bases loaded, nobody out situations where runs just don't come across. It's because of the strikeout, the swing and miss. To get to those 2 outs, the key right now, put the ball in play.
And you got to think, again, the way she's pitched with Kinley Rasmus on the mound, a lead can feel insurmountable. Oh, almost got him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jerry Taylor's favorite player was in town the other night, Austin Riley, the great third baseman for the Atlanta Braves. A big 2-2 pitch with the bases loaded. And he spoils another one.
Battle tested. Hasn't seen that curveball yet either. So, I mean, I understand his number one is that fastball. Do you dare throw a little wrinkle into the page?
You got to trust your catcher, because it was the breaking ball that got by the catcher to start this inning off.
It was right over the plate, too.
Look at Warner, looks into his dugout and goes palms up like, what else do you want me to do? They keep calling the same pitch, and he keeps fouling them off. Infield, got to be ready. Grass is a little slick. And now it is 3-2. And again, it feels like he wants to throw something other than a fastball.
He does. He's got a shake then.
I think that was the opportunity to throw the curveball. Now you stick with the heater. It's what got you here.
Oh, boy.
She's peeking, though.
She is. 3 foul balls in this plate appearance from Taylor. And here comes the payoff. He got him. Cole Warner goes right back to that fastball, and he picks up a massive strikeout for out number 1.
Gutsy on a full count. Good battle, though. Just up a little bit, probably ball 4. Fastball looks like it might rise, but yeah, he rising to the occasion.
Leighton Burt is your next hitter, and he hits 11. If he can get Burt and Champion, he can avoid the top of the order. And he chased up top, strike 1. That's a good idea, because, boy, you'd love to be the hero right now.
Pretty exciting, ain't it? You a little excited there? Do everything you can, slow it down as much as you can. Easy for me to say, I don't have to hit. Hey, slow this down as much as you can here. See the pitch, right? He's got to come to you. Make him bring it down. He hasn't thrown a curveball yet. I think he's a little worried about throwing it away. So, hey, ready for that heater. Don't chase that thing up here. Make him bring it down. You got me? Nobody better. Let's go.
It's a really good message, and you can see the baseball IQ of the Rasmus family there. The recognition that there hasn't been a curveball thrown. The outfield shifts right, the infield stays in. Oh, 0-2, still a little bit elevated. Leighton Burt, 5'4", outfielder, 12-year-old. Glenwood School, Braves fan. Acuna Jr. his favorite. Do you throw a curveball 0-2? No, you go high fastball at 70. It is all fastballs.
See, and that pitch right there would kind of show you fastball up.
Yep.
Necessarily now the curveball low and away. But you got to catch it. You got to keep it in front.
Jack Cassidy, the third baseman, is in on the grass. Here it comes. And that is just foul. He got some good bat on that one. Bottom of the order, man, has proven to be not an easy out. 6 foul balls by these last 2 batters. Second baseman Patrick Corliss shaded over towards first. Called Called strike 3 inside corner. He's out. That's the second strikeout in a row for Cole Warner. And he is 1 out away from getting out of it. But here comes the champion. Cooper Champion had the biggest hit in the third.
Number 12 batter, 2 RBI knock. Can he do it again?
He's grown 6 or 7 inches over the last couple of years. The fastball's ticked up 20 miles an hour. And he is leaning on it heavily right now. Champion had the single to shallow right his last time up. The outfield is playing fairly shallow as well.
I think he wanted a balk there. The ball fell out of his hands, but he wasn't in his motion. Case at third base was asking for timeout, see if they could talk about this one.
No, he hadn't even started his motion.
Got to be moving.
You can see him moving it around in his fingers.
Now in a big league game, that's a run scored. Oh, wow.
Call that an illegal pitch at Little League, so it's 1 ball, no strikes. Warner is looking into his dugout to make sure he understands the situation. So we'll start 1-0. Good pitch right back to 1-1, and that's an easy, smooth 71-mile-an-hour fastball.
That's a gut check, too. I think that was a take, letting them know, hey, listen, see where you're at mentally.
Middle of the infield, this move back. Second baseman's got his feet on the grass. Yeah, that's going to be a swing if you check it, and it is. And it's 1-2. And Cole Warner has got a Superman cape on right now on the mound.
It's fastball time again.
It's Cole time again. Bases loaded, nobody out, and we've seen it before. He gets out of it. He ends up with 4 strikeouts in the inning. Remember, the first one reached base.
Listen, he's got one of the most devastating fastballs there is. He's not going to change a thing. 3 straight fastballs, 3 straight strikeouts. Top of the lineup coming up for both sides.
Little League Baseball World Series is presented by T-Mobile. The Little League World Series hits different with T-Mobile. All right, you Couldn't have scripted it any better, and it's the reason why the Little League World Series is such a fantastic event. All the energy, all the emotion of 12-year-olds playing the greatest game there is. And you have both tops of the order coming to the plate here in the final inning of an elimination game, and a game that's tied 5-5 with the two aces on the mound with plenty of ammunition, meaning pitches to throw. And you're looking down at Lamade Stadium here in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It's Kinley Rasmus who will start with the top of the order. Ryan Donnelly's had a good day. He had a double. He was on the mound to start it, and he looks at a breaking ball and takes it down. Donnelly, Hennessy with a double, Warner with a homer. The 1-2-3 hitters for Pennsylvania. And that's going to get things off to a good start. Off the end of the bat, a single for Donnelly, his second hit of the night.
And that foul ball off the shin. Looks like he's okay rounded first base. Back-to-back curveballs. Just stick the bat out there, Jess. You've said it before. Find a way to get the barrel on the ball. There they go, off and running again.
Ryan Hennessy, a walk, a double. Strike one. Good pitch, good location.
We talk about the bottom of the order for Alabama. For Pennsylvania, it's been about the top.
All about it.
It's these guys up right now.
Oh, boy. Way out in front of that breaking pitch, and it's 0-2 to Hennessy, the 12-year-old who's 5 feet. Favorite team, the New York Mets, and a big Lindor fan, even though he said it's hard to be a Met fan of the school. Chases away. Perfect pitch there from Kinley Rasmus. She's got 5 strikeouts. Love the bow. We don't fear the bow. Love the bow. Okay. Here comes the home run hitter. And the guy throwing 70 miles an hour. What a showdown this is. Right by him. Wow, fastball, and he missed it.
There's no fear here. This is a battle.
It is great. Cam Lee's got his backside up against the wall in center. Off speed, he chased. A work of art so far by Rasmus in this inning. But one mistake can change this ball game in a hurry. They come inside on him. His elbow's out over the plate. Foul tip to stay alive.
Choked up too. I love the decision there. Find a way to control it. Great pitch too on an 0-2 count. Just gets enough inside and gets a foul ball, just a piece.
Got to be careful with the breaking ball. She goes back to that. The only place to throw it is in the other batter's box like she did the first time. You hang this thing, Cole Warner will make you pay.
Basketball player, loves to play football. Right now for Warner, it is all about baseball and all about the girl out there throwing pitches at him. 0-2 in a tie game, 5-5. Doesn't chase. Good job behind the plate by Cameron to keep that runner at first.
Great job.
Yeah, a little change up there too. Haven't seen many of those.
Gotta be careful with Leighton Bird out there in right field on a pitch outside. There's plenty of room down the line and right, and he's shallow. On the ground to third, fielded cleanly to second for one, and they will hold it. A good play. Easton Allen started it. Smith did not want to throw it away, and they are able to get through Warner. 2 down. Okay, Allen made that look really smooth, Fraze, as a third baseman.
That was butter right there. Eyes to the glove, throw the ball, stay down, get the runner out at second.
Now Warner is now at first, and he can fly. Here's DiGiulio in the dirt, and he thought about it. They throw behind him. He's going to second. Low throw, and he's safe. Boy, he egged them into that. And Berklight made a good scoop. If that goes into left, he's standing there at third base.
It's a really good play. Heads up play, both sides. A good throw actually might get him. There's the bait. He took it. Oh, just a bit down if he kept the glove down.
A single could score the go-ahead run. DiGiulio swung on, popped up on the infield. Second baseman's under it, makes the play, and Rasmus and company get out of it. They strand Warner, the pitcher, at second base. She's coming up second. Allen will lead things off. Top of the order, bottom 6. Game tied at 5. Now the pictures will tell the story of what's going on here at this 2026 Little League World Series. They're expecting the Southeast to rise up here against one of the hardest throwers we have at the Little League World Series. An elimination game in which the team from Phenix City, Alabama trailed 5-0 heading into the bottom of the third. They then scored 5 runs, and since then we have all zeros on the board because of both Warner on the mound and Kinley Rasmus, who was one of 2 girls playing for the United States teams this year. She's got 3 hits, which is 1 shy of a Little League World Series record by a girl. There's never been a home run hit by a girl at the Little League World Series. She is due up second. Warner in the last inning ended up just throwing a steady diet of fastballs. But now that you're back to the top of the order, probably have to mix in a second pitch.
You would think so. You would think so, but his fastball has been really good. When it's up, too, you get a lot of chase.
One swing can end the game. It's Easton Allen, and timeout called. Cameron sets up outside. The first pitch. Squares, watch it. Whew. Right over his head. Just some context on what Phenix City is trying to do. If they complete the comeback, it would be the largest in state history. The previous best was by Phenix City back in 1999. They did that with a walk-off grand slam against Indiana. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Poor Lance Lynn right there. That was off him. We talked about that yesterday.
Again, plenty of room down that left field line. If it rolls to the wall, it could be a triple. 2-1. Warner's been really good tonight. As you mentioned, in his last appearance, he was great for an inning, and then he seemed to lose control. There's no indication that that's happening tonight. He's been dynamite. But it's 3-1.
There's the difference. Not chasing after the fastball up. He had that last inning on a couple swings. Easton Allen has seen really, really good pitches. He's had a really good at-bat today.
That's just great. Took something off of it, landed it to go 3-2. May have swung at ball 4, but he fouled it off.
Jess, I don't know about you, but I'm in swing mode on these situations. The pressure's so high. I do not want to go down without a swing.
So you want to be in the batter's box right now.
She wants to be in the batter's box. She'd be fine if Allen wants to do something special. Warner fires. And that is to the second baseman. There's one down off the end of the bat. Patrick Corliss was over it. And now here comes Kinley Rasmus. Look, given her ability to hit, how carefully do you have to pitch to her?
Yeah, I think the same thing. You have to spot up. Some of the fastballs have been gotten away, but it seems like that Warner has found a way to get back in the zone. She is geared up for that fastball, and we know we've seen her hit the ball fall away.
Manager says to bring the center fielder Hennessy in against Rasmus. He seems frustrated by that. Her next hit will match a Little League World Series record. It would be her 4th by a girl. And she takes that one outside 1-0.
Bring in the outfield. Okay.
Yeah. Left fielder now in a far more conventional position. She has home run power. And laces one right at him. Boy, she hit it on the nose. And Gazonis was exactly where he needed to be because they moved him where he should have been the entire time.
He's been playing left center this entire game, and before this pitch, they move him over to left field. Just absolutely annihilates this line drive shot. Loud out.
Boy, is she fun to watch or what? Now Berklight.
Oh, there's one.
It's a little more comfortable when she's not up there. Now I can throw it. We got 2 outs.
The coaches talk about this kid being their best hitter. He is hitless in the Little League World Series.
0 for 6. Right field out of play. Look at the lights, fellas, and Jess, it's starting to drizzle a little bit. It's beginning to look like a bit of a movie scene. Both sides in a sold-out stadium here where there's not a seat, up on their feet cheering for their respective sides. And an 0-2, 1-2. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly by the shortstop Donnelly. Really nice play and a heck of a job by both Warner and Rasmus to navigate the tops of each order. When we come back, there'll be a runner on second base. Yeah, when you go extras at the Little League World Series, tarps immediately off. But we got an absolute chain gang out there in left center field. Rain's coming down. We're not feeling a thing because we got ourselves one of the great Little League World Series games we've seen in a while. 5-5 elimination between Phenix City, Alabama, and the East Side Little Leaguers out of Westchester, Pennsylvania. About 25 minutes out of Philadelphia.
Robbie, where would you rather be, big dog?
There's not a place on the planet I'd rather be than watching this. The rain gets a little bit heavier. So DiGiulio is the base runner out there at second base. Cassidy will try to move him up. That's a perfect bunt. Kenley will go to first. Oh, what a throw! It looked like for no chance would she be able to get him. A perfect bunt by Jack Cassidy. But an absolute hammer over there to first.
I tell you what, watch her get off the mound, Jess. No thinking, you have to barehand this ball. She knew the speed, and she's perfect throw. That's a big out there, because it's going to be second and third on the next pitch. They would steal the base.
Ball's wet, too. I mean, this rain is coming down.
Infield in. First pitch high. Paul Copperthwaite, 0 for 4 in Williamsport. Dylan DiGiulio, the go-ahead run at third. On the ground, smothered, and we're going to have a rundown. And out there at third, coming home, what a play by Easton Allen. And an unfortunate read by Dylan DiGiulio at third. What a break there for Phenix City.
I don't know what DiGiulio's doing. I mean, he's just kind of bouncing off, thinking, all right, he's going to go to first base, and I'm just going to kind of mess with him. And Easton Allen's like, oh, no. Yeah. By the way, I played third base. You're enough off. I'm going to tag you and get you out.
Trying to do too much over there, thinking he needed to get off a little bit more.
The big fella now, Mike Nolan.
Yeah, there's times and situations that was so tough. You got to stay as close as possible to third. You need that lead runner there in case of a wild pitch.
Woo! In on the fists of Nolan. He swings at it. It's 0-2.
Takes the air right out of Pennsylvania.
Defensive plays by Allen and Rasmus. Seventh pitch. He is gone. Kenley Rasmus continues to put her name in the record books. Allen and company back to the plate with a chance to win.
Congrats.
Well, it has been all about the bow, and whether you love the bow, fear the bow, you have to root for the bow. And a historical performance by Kenley Rasmus tonight as she has matched Monet Davis and her career strikeout record for a single Little League World Series. On the other side, Cole Warner has been outstanding. And now a runner at second for Phenix City, team that trailed 5-zip. Monet Davis was an absolute trailblazer, partly because of her success that she had, but also because of her personality. And Kenley Rasmus is matching all of that here in 2026. Runner is Uriah Burklight. Will we see Kason Smith, who's the cleanup hitter, immediately lay a bunt down? Their bunting has been spot on.
Now, if you're going to bunt here, you want to bunt this one down to third base, make that third baseman commit to get that runner to third.
Hard stuff to bunt there. That is an offer at it. It's 0-1.
You see Cassidy didn't move over at third. He didn't even really look. Warner's quick. He can get to the ball, but a really good bunt here might be a knock.
Yeah, good shot there, even with the bag. Tries to lay one down, deadens it perfectly. They go to third. Oh, it's first and third, and nobody out. Right play, Todd?
I think he's safe at first. If we can see the replay, DeGrazio, he just did not get out of the box there as a catcher quick enough. I don't think they had to play at first base.
I don't think they had to play at third base.
Yeah,
I mean,
either one.
It's a well-executed, and this is what we've seen from Phenix City. They deaden the ball.
Yeah, and he didn't turn his body. So as a catcher, you're supposed to turn your body going to first base. He went straight up.
They are going to intentionally walk Cam Lee. So they will load the bases. We've seen this before, about 15 minutes ago. Load the bases with nobody out and try to work out of it for the second consecutive inning.
This would be incredible if he finds a way to get out of this. This is what Little League Baseball is all about, guys. There's always an opportunity to get out of a situation, and there's always an opportunity to win a ball game.
It was the 5th inning in which the bases were loaded. 6th inning, he went 1, 2, 3. Now they're loaded again. And C.J. Harrison, Berklight, the winning run at third. Strike one. So you talk about the growth of a kid physically, emotionally. Cole Warner in this spot, remember, wasn't even used as a pitcher last year. Foul, and that's 2 strikes.
Just seems like every time in this situation, snap a finger, 2 strikes to a batter. Cole Warner is determined. He's not afraid of it.
DeGrazio is the catcher behind the plate. Cannot let one get by. And an 0-2. He's gone 1 down. Warner, his accuracy tonight, his command has been outstanding. He's punched out 6.
He's matched Kinley Rasmus. Both of them not starting this game, but coming into the 3rd inning. I'll tell you what, he kicks it up a notch when he gets in these situations. Twice now, bases loaded, 4 strikeouts.
Who is the contact hitter on the team that can get the ball in play? This is Brooks Cameron. Snagged at the last second by DeGrazio on a fastball.
Can he pull off a magic trick once again?
Oh boy, he almost got him on the elbow. It's 2 balls, no strikes. A walk will win the game for Phenix City. Biggest pitch of the night comes right here. It's 3 balls and no strikes. And now you can take 1 or 2. That's right, 3-1. I'm not certain that a push bunt on the first baseline wouldn't win the game either.
Yep.
Deep breath for everybody. Warner throws one up the middle. That will win the game for Phenix City. The hero is Brooks Cameron. The comeback is complete, and Alabama survives. Heartbreak for the kids from the East Side Little League in Westchester. The largest comeback in state history. They have erased what the 1999 World Series team did And it was the contact from Brooks Cameron. The outstanding relief work from Kinley Rasmus. A timely hit from the 12-hitter Cooper Champion. Phenix City 6, Pennsylvania 5.
Boys, all we saw was offense to start this game, and then both these teams bring in their aces, and they just go toe-to-toe for the last 3 innings of this game. It was Phenix City. We talked about their offense, the ability to break through against a great Cole Warner, who we've seen just be able to deal. This one, fastball middle, not as high as we'd seen the other ones. And how about Brooks Cameron? Just drive it up the middle, put that ball in play, and get yourself a win.
Not trying to do too much, and that was the name of the game. Give credit to Cole Warner and Pennsylvania. They had a fantastic regional coming in here, representing Pennsylvania well. But once again, Bama does what they do best.
Brooks Cameron, 5'4" tall, bases loaded. He delivers the game-winning hit, one of the biggest in Alabama Little League history. Jess.
Brooks, the biggest comeback in Alabama State history. How did you just do that?
For the coaches. For Coach Gus.
What does Coach Gus mean to you?
Great. He's just always picking us up, always congratulating us when we do good, always just overall just a great coach.
Now, when you stepped up to the bat, what was going through your mind? What was the mindset?
Hit the ball.
And hit the ball you did. Now, take me back to the 3rd inning because you guys were down 5-0. How did you stay calm and not give up?
Energy in the dugout. Everyone was cheering our players on, 2-out rally. Scored 5, so it was great.
What does it mean to have Southeast across your chest?
Feels great representing Alabama. Go Southeast.
That's it. Go celebrate with all these amazing fans in your team, Brooks.
Dynamite. We got some tears working here on one side. We probably have tears working on the other side. Boy, you're right, Fraish. Cole Warner, home run, outstanding in relief. Terrific young man, and what a game effort. They had a 5-0 lead going into the bottom of the 3rd. Phenix City just kept chipping and chipping and chipping to make it 5-5, and they win it in extra innings.
Think about this bottom of the lineup. Absolutely dynamite. If that can keep going for Bama, watch out as they move forward.
Tuesday, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Alabama right back here like 18 hours or so from now. New Jersey and Ohio is the night game at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Nevada and Iowa, they're in a driver's seat. They're in the winner's bracket. One of the better games we've seen in a long time here, Jess.
Love the bow, fear the bow. Phenix City keeps on rolling.
Brooks Cameron gets it done. Phenomenal game. Hats off to our incredible crew. The crime dog in the trunk, along with Joe McCoy. For Todd Frazier, for Jess Sims, Jessica Mendoza, I'm Carl Ravitch. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. NFL Fantasy Football now.